Well, thank you for coming on the red carpet roundtable.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited, nervous, everything, all the feelings right now, but I'm just excited to be here.
Yes, I want to dig into, as I always do, what got you into the entertainment industry?
Oh my gosh, where? I'm from Mexico, so I'm born and raised there. So all my training, I did it there. And then uh, 12 years ago or so, no, like 14 years ago, I went and pursued my dreams and my career and more in a more professional way. I moved from Tijuana, where I'm from, to Mexico City, what is the place to be if you want to become a successful actor. So yeah, I did that, and then I met my husband there, who lives here, and then I got married and my plans changed. And then once I moved out here, um, I had my first kid. So I'm like, okay, whoa, 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 what's going on? So life took me in a different path but it had to be that way. So 5 years ago, I started again. I said, you know what? If not now, when? So
Mhm.
I started, yeah, being more involved in the community here. And yeah, I now I'm surrounded by a beautiful and amazing community of actors that I'll tell you more about it. It's called GlowFrame. So maybe you heard um, of it. Mhm.
And I wanted to also ask you, what did your early days of your acting career look like?
Oh my gosh. So I started theater training when I was 9. So I did theater for like 10 years or so. And yeah, I did my first film when I was 11
Mm-hmm.
in Mexico. And then after that, I did a bunch of theater and then a few short films, commercials, maybe only one or two. And yeah, and I did a lot of training, classes, classes, classes.
And what has helped you in the career so far? What have you learned?
Oh my gosh. I've learned so many things. But especially when I moved here, I learned that everything is different. I mean, the acting itself and that career is the same everywhere. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not an easy dream to pursue. But for me, moving here and then struggling with the language, like I always knew how to read English because I lived in the border, Tijuana, San Diego. So that wasn't a problem, but to speak, I was like, oh, so I was not confident. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. So yeah, that was those are one of the challenges that
Mm-hmm.
I had to face.
Oh, wow. And what did the early days career teach you that still helps you today?
Ah, well, I would say to believe in myself and believe in my skills and what
Mm-hmm.
I have to offer, and that all that training is it it's adds up. Little by little, you learn one thing here from another teacher, and then you learn another thing from another coach, and different kind of techniques. But at the end of the day, after all this training, I found my own way of doing my craft and doing what I love the most. And yeah, you take what it serves you, and you find your own. It's not a technique in reality, and something that I learned from a coach in the recent months is that you have to be yourself, right? And because you are yourself is the only tool you have. So don't try to create a character right away. Just be yourself, use your charisma, use your personality and bring it to the character. Hmm.
That's amazing. And what's the best career advice you ever received?
Oh my gosh, best career advice I ever received. That's a tough one because I have so many. My memory is not the same as it used to. I'm getting older. So I would say, okay, I'm gonna take one from a class that I'm
Mm-hmm.
currently taking
Mm-hmm.
in LA, and it came from a casting director. And now that I'm more into commercials and self-taping and all of that, she said, energy makes stars. And she's in LA. So I was so afraid of my energy and to bring this loud voice that I have and the way I speak and my thick accent and all of that. So with that, I was like, okay, I gotta embrace myself, who I am, and just put it out there. And someone might like it, someone might not like it, but I gotta keep trying.
That's absolutely amazing. Are you working on any upcoming projects?
I am, as you can see, I'm so ready. I made this myself, so I'm proud of my skills there. I am. So I wrote and I'm producing and I'm gonna act as well. And my film V.E.N is called V.E.N, Voice of Empowerment Network. And this is a short film that I'll tell you in a little bit how it was born. But it's a psychological thriller short film, but also a proof of concept of something bigger, hopefully mini series or something. And this is an all women cast short film about a group of women who feel lost and they're struggling to find themselves, and they're pulled into this empowerment network that is led by this famous motivational speaker, and they promise them to help them become the best version of themselves, but in reality they are being part of this manipulation network controlling them without them even realizing it.
Wow.
I
And
know.
let's go in depth in about it. What
Yeah.
else can you tell the audience about it without spoiling it?
Without a I think I already said too much because I'm giving it away, you know. But there's okay, I'm gonna tell you first how it was born because this to me is, I don't know, I hope it inspires someone to
Mm-hmm.
do what I
Mm-hmm.
did because I was always waiting for the right moment, for the right budget to save us some money, to bring these stories to life and all of that. But this story was born from my own journey of finding myself lost and between these two countries, the languages, two identities, being a mom, being a wife, and all of that. And I got um, into listening to motivational speakers, meditation. I've always been very spiritual, but in the recent years, I'm like more. So, and then one day I heard this lady that I follow saying, you know what? I make my own audios, but be aware of people that are putting subliminals in the audios and they might have something darker in them. So I just remember like I'm about to fall asleep meditating and I'm like, notes, notes. So I grabbed my phone and I started writing. What a great idea. Like, what if a motivational speaker has their own agenda and they want to control people? That's
Mm-hmm.
how it was born. So there is a thing that I cannot mention about the film, but it's not supernatural. I can say
Okay.
that,
Okay.
you know.
Exciting. Exciting.
Thank
And
you.
if the viewers walk away with a new
Yeah.
understanding, what do you hope it is after seeing this?
Oh my gosh. Um, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say that you don't need a group and you don't need to feel
Hmm.
that you belong to be truly who you are.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then my follow-up question is, what do you hope that stays with the audience after they see this?
I would say a sense of wanting more. I don't know, like uh, I don't know. Let me think about it.
Because I have
Um,
another question followed with
really? Okay,
that.
okay.
And it's the
Yes.
question is, what questions do you hope the audience will keep asking themselves after the credit rolls?
Mm, okay. So, anything related to identity, right? Like I'm really a big fan of being yourself and embracing yourself. So this film is that because these women they feel that they don't belong and they feel that they need to fit in and
Hmm.
they wanted to change to fit in and they're willing to give up their voice even okay I'm saying too much but yes their voice to
Hmm.
belong and some people I mean I'm a fan of all the motivational incredible speakers out there like Mel Robbins and
Hmm.
so many others, right? Like nothing against them, but it's just a little, idea of what would happen if they want to control you doing that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. When is it going to be released? If I'm not sure if I asked you that, and where can
Yes.
people watch it?
Okay, so we are currently in production and we're gonna film the 28th of this month. So I'm so excited for that. It's our first day. It hasn't been easy, raising funds, and I'm still actively raising funds for just to make. I know I'm gonna make it. I know we're gonna make it, but if we want to like add some more quality, let's pay for it. And it's currently the script is currently in festivals, and we've been doing so great that I'm even surprised. I'm like, oh my god, this is the Italians like it. We won 2 silver awards there. So I'm like, should I move to Italy because they really like it there? All right. And so we're planning probably I would say in the summer
Hmm.
we'll be ready to run it through festivals.
Oh, amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Um, I gotta ask, because everybody have
Yeah.
experienced this, of course. How do you
Yeah.
rebuild your confidence after rejection or criticism? I'm putting those
Oh.
two in there because when you're a beginner actor and actress, you go through
Hmm.
auditions, rejection.
Yeah.
So, what's your story? How do you handle it? What helps you to rebuild your confidence?
Okay. It hasn't been easy, but you have to I think when you own what you have and you're like proud of what you've
Hmm.
done, the work that you put into your craft, then a coach, her name is Carla Howey, told us in class, you need to own the self-tape audition or the room if you go in person and think that they're gonna be lucky to have you having that mindset because you're doing a job, right? You're there because you're having fun. So the minute you put that in your mind, like, you know what? You'll be lucky to have me without being cocky and too confident, right? And but it makes sense. It has helped me deal with rejection because I think in the past 2 months I got 2 callbacks and I was really close where I felt it. I was like, it's me. It's me. So, and it turned out that it wasn't me. And you had to deal with that. And it's sad, but at the same time, you had to build the skin for it and say, you know what? Take a moment, breathe, and then move on and put your energy towards the next
Hmm.
audition. And I yesterday actually I was listening to this podcast of Mel Robbins that I highly recommend. She talks about confidence, and she talks about how confidence is is not something that you lose, because I felt that I lost my confidence when I moved here, but it's not something that you lose. Is is the willingness to try. So what you do is you stop trying.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. When you
Confidence. You have to have
confidence,
confidence.
you
That's
just have to
true.
try, right? And
Don't
then
give
suddenly
up.
you're confident.
Yeah, you never give up. Keep going, keep going, keep
Keep
going.
going, keep
Um,
going.
Now a little bit about yourself. You're based in Phoenix,
Yeah, I live in Gilbert, Arizona. So yes.
and I gotta ask, how's the film industry and acting industry in Arizona?
How is the film? Well, for me, this past year was amazing, honestly, because I found myself in this community. It's called GlowFrame, and it's a nonprofit. I'm sure you heard of it through Marilyn Swick, I guess.
Yes, Marlon.
I saw that interview. I'm like, she mentioned GlowFrame, and oh well, they're doing their nonprofit. Like I go to class every week to train. We don't have a coach, but it's a bunch of actors that present scenes, and we give feedback, and then we improve ourselves and all of that. So that is a big community, and thanks to that community and that foundation, I got my first role on a TV series, on a TV series pilot. It's called Facade, and it premiered last month. So it
Hmm.
was amazing because it was officially my first red carpet and all that. So, and we're currently in production for the second episode. So I just think that the industry is not as big as other, in other states, because everybody knows everybody. So the key is networking. And
Yes,
it's hard to put
networking.
yourself out there, but you have to say hi, even though you don't feel like going and present your, but you
Hmm.
have to. And that's how you get to know everybody.
Networking is the key.
Networking is the key.
100%, 100%.
Yes.
But the film industry in Arizona, it's
It's
it's amazing.
growing
It's
as well. It's
going.
amazing, and it's growing because
Yeah.
it used to be more like only commercials. And I'm in that right now. I'm trying to get into commercials as well because they pay, right? But in
Hmm.
reality, what you want to do is the real films.
That's absolutely.
Mhm.
And now, if you could do a recap of 2025, how would you do it?
Ah, I would say it's by far the best of my acting career years. And it was everything. It felt like miracles happening to me once I put myself out there, and I believed a little bit more in myself. And I said, like, let's do it. And a dear friend of mine that I'm not going to mention his name, that is in the industry, told me his mantra a while ago, and his mantra is keep F going, right? And then now I'm like, when I feel like everything goes against you, I'm like, just keep F going, just keep F going.
Yep. Yep. Don't give up.
Yeah,
Keep that
don't give
passion and
up.
yeah, and that mindset growing in the industry for sure. Now,
Mhm.
what is the most pivoted moment in your career?
What is the most pivotal moment in my career? Wow. Okay, can you tell me more about that? Like like pivot, meaning
Life
what? But
changing,
successful changing,
life changing moment in your career?
life changing, life changing moments in my career. You know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna say what it's in my heart right now. That is my film, because thanks to this film, since I started writing it from notes in
Hmm.
my phone that I didn't believe in it, it took me to places and being sitting with people that I never thought of being, and meeting amazing producers, writers, filmmakers, and yes, it really, it truly opened the doors for me. And I'm going to tell you something real quick for other people that are watching me right now. you know how it happened, how I was networking, and how I got to be involved with these amazing people like Marilyn Sweet, like GlowFrame, and or other people like Jeff Reynolds and John Martinez. It was because I posted something on Facebook and I say, "Hey, does anyone wants to make a film in 3 days with me?" Sorry, with my phone, budget $200. Like whatever, like no budget, but less. Is there someone out there? And I thought, why I never did that before? And I found myself surrounded, and people DM me like, hey, you know what? I I'm a writer. I'm a producer. I'm this. I want to be part of this. Let's do it. And yes, that changed everything.
That's
Hmm.
absolutely amazing. It doesn't hurt to try and dim
No.
and you never know who you're going to get connected with. That's
Hmm. Hmm.
absolutely amazing. That's true. Now, for
Hmm.
you, you said you're from Mexico, and
Yes, I am from Mexico. I love how you say it.
yes, and so your dream role, is it hoping to be, Mexican language, and what, if you mind me asking, what
Yeah.
is you as yourself, your dream role that you want?
Oh my gosh. So um, I'm a drama girl. Like I like intense stuff, intense feelings. I like comedy as well, but I'm finding my way back to comedy in English because
Hmm.
I always felt like I wasn't funny in English anymore. But I would say my dream role would be to be in one of Guillermo del Toro movies. I would say like, oh my God, you know, something like that.
Hmm.
That would be a true dream. Hmm.
Wow. And how about if you could direct or make a
Yeah,
film?
yeah.
What's your dream film and what's your genre?
Um, I would say I it would be a thriller for sure.
Hmm.
Thriller about like something about the mind, the power of the mind. I'm obsessed with the mind, and I have other two stories cooking already, and I'm trying to write them as well as a short films, but also as a feature, one of them. And it's about the power of the mind and representation because this film, then I'm speaking Spanish too. I'm Spanish, English, just a few things, but I just wanna like create the roles that I don't see for
Hmm.
myself here. And I don't see so many roles for people like me that we don't have a name, we're not A-listers, or we're not famous in our own country. And we come here and we're pursuing this career, but then we don't see people like speaking like us.
Hmm.
And not like a Diego Luna, who is amazing and he's in the big leagues, right? Like it's a star, like so and I want to make films that that where I can invite more people like me. And recently, I've been finding more and more actors like me. I'm excited. I'm like, you have an accent like me, you know. So and now we're all friends.
That's absolutely amazing. I
Yeah.
want to ask, what's the difference between Mexico and the United States film industry?
Oh, it is different in a way, and it's not because it's about connections, it's about networking, it's about like when I moved to Mexico City to pursue my career, I thought my talent was enough, and I was so confident, and I was so like you know and it wasn't, because then you see this beautiful Brazilian girl next to you with a cute accent, and I like, and they take the role, right? Or blonde and blue eyes and all of that. So yeah, what I totally lost my train of thought. Help me.
I was asking what was the
Wait,
difference
yeah.
between
Yeah,
Mexico and
yeah.
United States?
So is Well, in my experience, I'm not saying anything wrong about Mexico City, but in my experience, it was very competitive, but I never found my tribe, my
Hmm.
community. Everybody's like, I want to be better than you, and I'm gonna step on you. And then here, I found a community. Maybe it's just I wasn't mature enough, or I wasn't in the right place. But I think that's a big difference. And then here are so by the rule, like they're even in classes, like no kissing, or let's ask permission for, before the scene, if you want to like choke somebody. Oh, I'll tell you in another time. All my experiences there in Mexico is like kissing and doing and everything, which is okay because it's a cultural thing,
Hmm.
right? Like it really surprised me when I moved out here, and like how different it was. But I just, in reality, I think it's the same.
That's
Yeah,
a good question I had to ask because a lot of people
similar.
who's
Hmm.
from other countries, they tell you
Yeah.
different, like this is what's happening here, or that's what's happening there in the film industry. So every state, every country is different. So
Hmm.
when I say state, don't mean state, but countries so different
Hmm.
then. So as yourself, as an actress, is what made you decide to become a writer?
Well, maybe because I always had stories, like in my phone, like I said, in my notes, but I don't know. I never thought of myself as a writer because I respect people who actually go to school for that, or like put in years of practice and all of that. So I never I challenged myself. I really surprised myself when I said one day, today is the day. I'm gonna sit down in front of my laptop and I'm gonna write my thoughts. And
Hmm.
I had no idea how to write it. I had no idea about a structure in English because I didn't write it in Spanish and then translate it. No, my original idea was in English already. So yeah, it's
And then you
that
also became
that's
a director
and I am a director. You can do anything you want. You just have to go
and go do it.
and do it and go do it. Go
Hmm.
do it. And I'm in rehearsals right now, and this is my first time in here in the United States as a director. So it's like, how can I convey my vision, how my message, how can I, okay, yes, it's hard. It's a skill that I'm hoping to build with
That's abs
experience and more projects. Hmm.
that's absolutely amazing. Not giving up and keep the passion, keep going, and showing all the women out there they can do the same.
Absolutely. Hmm.
100%. If you
And
could,
finding a community. Finding a
yes,
community.
finding a
Yes.
community that is, helping each other and helping other ladies out there and everything. And so, what if you could go back in
Hmm.
time, what would you tell a 10-year-old yourself?
I would tell my very confident 10-year-old, because I was very confident, that yes, you are going to get to do what you love. So don't worry if life takes you to different routes. It's because I had to be that
Hmm.
way. Hmm.
And what part of yourself as acting has strengthened you as a correct at the most?
Okay, can you say that again, please? Okay.
What part of yourself as an actress
Hmm. Hmm.
strengthened you the most?
As a person, right? Like
Yes.
something. Uh, I would say the fact that you get to release emotions that you normally don't in real life, and just, even though if you don't face those situations in real life, you're doing it in during fiction, and then that makes you a better person because you don't have that in you anymore, and it's
Hmm.
out there. It's like therapy, pure therapy. I was in a class in Mexico City with this amazing coach Fernando Piernas from Spain and in Argentina, that he didn't teach actors. Actors were there, but he that his class was meant for people, how to access your inner self, the things that we store and how to release them, childhood, trauma, whatever it is that there is. So it taught me that and use it instead of instead of using it thinking of it as something bad.
Hmm.
The opposite, use it.
Use it.
Use it. Hmm.
Has there ever been a character that you played on set that changed you as well to be a better person?
To be a better person, a character to be a better person. Yes, there is this woman that is actually a short film that I'm being part of right now. It's called Scenes of the Father.
Hmm.
And this woman is in a long relationship. She's Hispanic and a long relationship, loveless, sexless, and nothing. The father like doesn't care for her, for his
Hmm.
family, for anything. And that character really changed me. The thought of it, or like how can someone be like that and without judging the character, it taught me like more I don't know, to be more vulnerable and to speak up more of some what I want and what I don't, and not to stay quiet like she did for so yeah, like she did for so many years. It's like, what about you? Sacrificing your life for your kids. You know, this
Right.
character is like that. It's like I'd rather have him there as a furniture, piece of furniture,
Hmm.
than that.
Hmm.
But he's here, right? Mm-hmm.
And that's amazing. The character, I think everybody's so surprised what the character can do to change a person, right?
To change a
And
person.
it's how do you describe it? The emotions and
Hmm.
all that stuff that people don't realize what happens when you're
Hmm.
playing that character. So,
And then especially understanding, you know,
hmm.
the understanding is a skill. The understanding their situation, what they're going through, and not judging the character, like I said,
Hmm.
right? Like why people like her, that there's so many out there struggling and going through the same thing. Hmm.
Right. And that's what we do, storytelling, and we tell people
Yeah.
stories.
Hmm.
It's very important that we do that and let people know
Absolutely.
the life journey as a what we do, tell films and stories and
Hmm.
documentaries and go from there. That's absolutely so true
Hmm.
about that
And
movie.
then for to me the most important thing when I perform or when and my stories as well is that I want the people that are watching me to be moved.
Hmm.
Either they didn't I don't know, like something. I want to make them feel something. And that's the beauty of this. And that's what is so amazing. And I feel so lucky to have that in me and
That's
to have a
abs
dream. Hmm.
that's absolutely have a dream. Keep the passion
Have a
going.
dream. Keep the
Yes.
passion going. Because
Mm-hmm.
not too many people have a dream. And if they have it in a box and they put it away a while ago, or they don't know what their dream is. So I guess mine is what I thought for a long time that it was like a curse. I'm like, why do I have a dream? You know, why can I just live a normal life and pay
Right.
my
Just
bills?
go for it. Go, go, go,
Yeah.
go. Right? We have to go
Yes.
for it. And yeah, that's the truth about the film industry. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a challenge, it's up and
It's a
down roller
challenge.
coaster,
Mm-hmm.
auditions and
Audition,
the roles and
rejections.
as your so as yourself being a director and a writer and
Mm-hmm.
actresses, you have a multiple hat under you.
I yes. Don't remind me. I'm gonna get nervous. No, but yes, it's just going for it, do it, and learn as you go. Because
Hmm.
that's how amazing directors, amazing filmmakers did it. They went in phase zero, like I am right now. They went for it. Why can I? Mhm.
Right. That's true. Why can I?
Hmm.
And here you
Why
are,
can I?
still
And
doing
here
it.
I am, and I'm doing it.
And now I
Yeah.
know you said you have the V.E.N coming up, but is there any other upcoming projects that you're working on?
There's another, well, besides the TV series pilot facade, the scenes of the father by Elijah Verduzco, a local filmmaker as well that I love, and also this new short film by Adriana Guzman. It's called how is it called? How is it called? The Price. The Price. It's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. And I'm gonna help her out the the best way I can in front of the camera and behind the camera as well. Those are my yeah, like oncoming um productions right now and mine. So within the next 3 months, I'm gonna be very, very, very busy. And I'm a mom of two. So a stay-home mom. I so much to do. So much to do.
So much. You're a stay-at-home
So much.
mom, you're an
I am.
actress, writer, and a
Hmm.
director.
And a director. And
Um,
my office is my closet. My closet where I self-tape, where I do everything. Hmm.
Wow, absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. And
Thank you.
where can people find you on social media?
Oh my gosh. I didn't write that down, but it's Ofelia Abi-Ad. There are not too many with my name, but it's everything with Ofelia Abi-Ad. Same name, same everything. Ofelia Abi-Ad. Hmm.
Okay.
And if,
Thank
if
you.
if you want, yes, and if you wanna look up for GlowFrame online, it's GlowFrame online on Instagram. So go
Okay.
there. So many good things and workshops, free workshops happening as well.
Everybody needs to look you up and support
Yes.
you.
Yes, please support my film. Anything counts.
Yes.
And yeah.
What's your message for all the young ladies and men in the United States and Mexico,
Mhm.
who want to be inspired and follow your journey?
Uh, I would say stop saying one day and make that one day today because today is all what we have for sure. So just do it. Do the things you don't want to do and that you feel uncomfortable doing and just do it.
That's true. Just do
It's so
it.
simple and yet not too many people do it. Just
That's
do it.
true. That's
Hmm.
amazing. And you're a multi-language and actress and
Thank you.
and you're doing, sorry, I'm tongue twisting right now, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
movies and
Yes,
acting and director and a writer. It's absolutely, you probably never thought you'd see yourself doing those roles. Like how meaning
exactly.
you probably didn't see yourself having that many hats on you, like doing that many.
Hmm. 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 Absolutely. And if I can add something, it would be as an advice is be not just be yourself, but be your authentic self.
Hmm.
Embrace that and just put it out there. Yeah,
That's
you'll be
true.
surprised. You'll be surprised. Yes.
Yeah. And you're
Hmm.
right. With the Instagram, with the community,
Yeah.
people are so
Hmm.
surprised how many people we support each other in the Instagram
In the
in
yeah,
the
in Instagram. Hmm.
community. We support each
Hmm.
other and we're a family.
We do. Uh-huh.
It's,
We
it
do.
doesn't
And they
matter
share
what's
your stuff.
yeah.
And there is it's like a family, really. And I love that about here because in order for you to shine, you need to make someone else shine with you.
Hmm.
Like the same thing when you're in a scene. You want the other actor to to shine. Never put anybody down. And then this small community here in Arizona, I find myself auditioning for the same roles as one of my best friends. And we're like, okay, we're talking. And okay, send me yours. No, okay, I'm gonna send you your mine. Like we support each other, and we are each other's readers. Like for the self
Hmm.
tapes,
That is so
we help
true.
each
That's
other out.
amazing.
We help each other out. And I call a friend and like, you know what? It's 11 at night. I need a reader. Okay, of course. And you find that community. No
Yeah.
excuses. No excuses.
Yeah, no excuses. Supporting each other in the entertainment
Supporting
industry,
each
helping
other.
each other.
Helping each
So
other.
that is so
Hmm.
true. That is so true. And we're a family, and it's I think a lot of people are so surprised how we're a family and we're supporting each other in the entertainment industry.
Hmm. Yeah, because everybody wants you to succeed. They why would they want you not to succeed?
Right. That's so
Hmm.
true.
Hmm.
I gotta ask, what's your 5-year goal?
My 5 year old goal is to become a full-time working actress. That's success for me, to pay bills or bring money home and doing something that I love and waking up and being enthusiastic about it.
That's,
Hmm.
yeah, and you never know,
And
you'll
then
be there soon.
yeah, I'll be there soon. Yes.
Yes. And
The faith in you and that thing that moves you, that tells you, I don't know how yet, but I know you will,
yes,
is what moves me. Hmm.
that is so true. 100%, 100%. Well, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me. I thought I was going to be super nervous, and now I feel actually relaxed, and I had so much fun with you. And I hope to meet you in person soon.
Yes, yes. And I would love to have you back on my podcast.
Yes, when once I have my film, I'll come, and once I have it like on YouTube or something, so you can watch it as well.
Yes. So we're
Yes.
definitely going to stay in touch. And like I said, I'd love to have you back. So thank you again.
Thank you. No, thank you. Nice meeting you.
You're very welcome, and I will talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.